believe.
Yeah, no, I think they've both readied up here. So, yep, you are through to VanillaTV for the ESA Open Cup number 2 between Zaibatsu and Broder. Broder in red, Zaibatsu in blue. Your casters for this evening are Mia and Byte, and your director is DavidTheWin on Viaduct. Take us away here, Mia.
Alright, so now you're seeing a lot of a faster mid-fight here. You can see that, I think that's, T-Mac there trying to go for the bomb, but Marilyn was staying really far back. ESA goes in for the bomb after and follows up, take Zaibatsu there going down to Capus as well, and Zappis. The point is finding countdown and available to cap, but right now Broder only 2 up with Rib and Cookie, and we've also got 2 scouts up coming in from Zaibatsu, but they do have the positional advantage and do take down Cookie and Rib.
Yeah, no, they do, and yeah, I am correct. It's actually first to 4 American rules. I know that from just playing North American pugs, and yeah, it's halftime after 3. So seems a bit weird, obviously. You know, giving the team one last chance before losing maybe a round to lose the map, but that's how it is. And Broder losing the middle here initially. They're not going to panic here though, and it will be interesting to see if anyone runs crits. Two Nuts is not running crits. What is Marilyn running? He is running Uber as well. Very interesting. But Broder are looking to push out here regardless. So they lose Tveek, but they lose Cookie in the process.
Yeah, usually you'd see people suiciding onto the point right now, and that's exactly what Zaibatsu did. You can actually see a lot of Broder going in, dealing a lot of damage right now. You can see, I think that's Jukebox there, jumping in onto Two Nuts, gets a rocket, doesn't land the second right now, whereas Marilyn has got about 90% Uber, and he's gonna regroup with his team and push out onto this once they get some sort of force or death on Two Nuts.
Interesting play here by Cadus, watching the stickies up the ramp. There. See what happens. Oh, stickies! Oh no, stickies blown. Jukebox misses them, voids them. So now it's Uber versus Uber, Mono versus Mono. Can they force the Uber? They do force the Uber. That was their mission. There, look, all 4 of them came in. And they're all going to spawn at the same time except for Cookie. That was very well synced. Did you see that? That was very nice from Broder.
That was really well synced there. Two Nuts there going down to 24 health before he finally went, okay guys, I do have to pop this. He probably should have predicted that actually. That's a fairly standard play on Viaduct. He should have probably hidden back in his house as soon as they got spotted out.
He's going to get picked off. Solder bombs in onto Marilyn. He's going to have to Uber here. Marilyn does Uber. Ips is very, very weak. He will get chased. Surely no. Ips is still behind. Bottom left-hand side. I don't know why I'm watching him because he might be a key factor. They know he's behind. There he is. He's top right. Oh, sorry, bottom right.
Anyway, Broder do finally manage to capture that point, but there's only a minute left on for Zaibatsu there. And Two Nuts here is on about 75% Uber. And they're gonna probably do the push in sometime soon. You can see Ips there going down to Cookie.
Yeah, no, if that was me, Ips should have just killed himself or just gone for a bomb. And so he would spawn with his team, but they are waiting for him anyway, it seems. But that means they are having to buy some time, and that is what's happening. They've got an extra 10% on that Uber build, and probably another 10% more. And he tries to force the medic there. That's a great play by Jukebox. And you know what's going to happen here, Mia? They are going to be able to hold this because... Oh, no, he's not. Oh, yes, Zaibatsu is fine for health. Is he? Just? Yes? Marilyn?
Yeah, he doesn't. He does manage to get chased down by Tveek there onto his balcony. Cadence there going down as well. The Uber is popped back from Marilyn. Only just saves the point right now. It's currently about 5 versus 4.
Sorry, I had to call that out because there was 2 scats behind. If they both got in there and got me shots, they would have just completely they would have just lost their medic and maybe more. That was very close. And yeah, now they're not holding forward though. Look, what?
Yeah,
what?
I think what the tactic is. Well, although actually Ubers are about even. Two Nuts did manage to get out of that. Is Two Nuts actually got crits? Creek? He's building very fast, or is he just building his spawn?
I think he's just building in spawn. He is just building in spawn. Oh my god! I called it. The teams might do it. And look, Marilyn goes down. For Christ's sake, I said this. Oh my god! This is why you shouldn't hold back. You're letting them in for free. You give them more of an angle to come in and bomb. And now Marilyn goes down for that. And now, yeah, Broder gonna have to come up with something huge. Because remember, they already are down a minute. They obviously have made it up for it, but they have a disadvantage of an Uber. So it's all up to Jukebox now. If you look at Jukebox, he's sniper, remember?
Yeah, you can see right now Zaibatsu are rolling up onto the cliff right now. The stickies have been spotted from Rib onto the house. Oh my god, you can see, is that Zaibatsu there trying to go in behind them. Doesn't manage to get anyone though, does get taken down by Ips. The point is now Zaibatsu's. However, Marilyn will have about a 40% Uber advantage right now to work with, although Zappis and Anarchy are down.
I'm surprised no. Zappa should go heavy here. Sounds wrong, but I reckon he should. Just because what's going to happen here is they're going to have Uber in time. They're going to re-push with this Uber, and a heavy will create a great, distortion for Zaibatsu to focus fire. Because obviously a heavy 450 health, no sniper, they can easily deal with it. And yeah, they need to get on this point maybe without using it if they're not going to run a heavy. That's my own thing. But they lose Cookie. But T-Mac goes down for that. They've Ubered.
Oh man, the Uber is popped there onto point right now. They have to leave people to cap. Marilyn is going up with Zaibatsu into the enemy house right there. Ips does go down, no soldiers up, but right now Tunis is about to get Uber, and we will be seeing some sort of push in soon because there's 16 seconds left on the clock for Zaibatsu with 40 left there for Broder. So they do have a bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, they do wiggle room like that. But yeah, no, they've got the advantage, but they lose Tvik. But Jukebox goes down. Oh, Cadus is here. What can Cadus do? Cadus is too far forward. Cadus is fully buffed though. He does manage to get out in time, but he does get taken down by Rib. That could be a crucial pick. They can recount this. They've got time. Oh, they're in trouble here. They're in trouble with Zaibatsu.
Yeah, they've only got 4 up right now. They don't have the position advantage. There is someone behind on there. That is Ips there behind. Does find get taken down, but does take down Zappies with him. The Uber is popped on the point with 10 seconds left to go for Broder. They do clean up T-Mac and Tvik, and it's only really Tunuts who can really do anything.
Cadus is huge! What can Cadus do?
He's jumping onto the point right now.
Cadus is on. Oh, he doesn't get on the point! He doesn't get on the point! He did so much damage, but he doesn't get on the point and save the point.
He got stuck on the little wooden
signpost. In before QQ of the no clips there. Clipping of the sign there. Oh dear. The mistake there for me was when Cadus went down there to the stickies from Rib. Didn't get flashed maybe, I'm not sure. That was very, very close though. First blood goes to Broder here.
Alright, we're coming up to the second mid-fight right now, and the first casualty there is T-Mac, soon followed by Jukebox. Cadus there going down pretty early in that mid-fight. That is less damage up for Zaibatsu right now, and we're seeing 3-on-3 for each team. However, Zaibatsu only had scouts, whereas Broder did have more of the damage dealing classes with him.
Look at the overcharge advantage. Oh my god, Two Nuts was so defensive compared to Marilyn. Mill was just balls deep, literally, healing everyone. And he was up by 40% on middle. And they're both running Uber. Rib, but apparently, by the way, with that kill on that last round, apparently double air-shotted Cadus. And yeah, got 2 stickies on him on the end. So Rib apparently going huge at the moment. And yeah, they are 1-0 in favour at the moment. They're going to try and force this. They're going to have to. Cadus is leading the way. He's going to have to get Ubered here. He's taking a lot of damage. They've got plenty of time, but they do lose Zappis. They can't afford to lose another one. Jukebox, yep, stays alive. They need to focus a kill here. Oh, they're in trouble.
The Uber does get popped in by Marilyn, and right now Broder have got the healing advantage. They have got the position advantage. Cadus there is trying to solo man it. Does get taken down by some sort of projectile in midair because he just sort of stops there. Jukebox also going down. This is getting really messy right now as people are just dying left and right for each team, and Zaibatsu are still trying to pressure this right now because they do have faster spawns because they don't have the point, and this is actually working out in their advantage. Marilyn is forced to retreat back to spawn with his demo man.
Yeah, no, just raw DM there. I mean, like you said, it was so messy. But yeah, the raw DM, the one-on-ones, the scout versus scouts, the soldier versus soldier, the downman versus the medic combo. Yeah, it just all came up together there. And it's Uber, but look at the Uber charges. They're pretty much the same. And Broder will be saying, you know what, guys, this is our point, so please give it back. And Rib's got in huge, trying to focus, and they've actually forced it really early. Look at this. Jukebox actually kills himself, and so does Rib. This is what I was talking about. When Ips should have done this before, so they should have gotten. For those who don't understand in Source TV, I know you're saying, ha, what the hell, but the idea is they all spawn at the same time if they kill themselves at the same time, which is what's happened now, and they have a full 70% Uber charge advantage, so they're going to have to rely on a pick here from Cadus maybe, but he's got his stickies the other way around. Oh, other way around, the left-hand side, but Rib goes down, and they've actually Ubered, so Rib goes down, and Zaibatsu is really weak. So they will at this point.
Yeah, it looks like Zaibatsu are just gonna let them walk on this point because Two Nuts right now has about 65% Uber. He's sitting right by his spawnyard right now, building there with Samzy. They're gonna push back out and regroup on this. Rip does come back up, And are they just gonna push on to this right now, just without getting reinforced? It seems like it. Oh my gosh, Jukebox, they're trying to go in for the bomb. Two nuts hit about 90 health. There still isn't popping.
1 health. He's on 41. 1 pipe. 1 sticky. 1 bomb. 1 scout sneaking behind is enough to kill him. Rip goes down. So yeah, Zaibatsu managed to eke back a little bit of time here, and it's almost even Stevens with 1:33 on the clock. Let's listen to Zaibatsu's comms here.
They always get us when we are in this defensive choke position here.
Yeah, but we are standing in house.
What was I saying?
Two nuts
One on left. They're committing with medic.
It just looks like it. We have to look really closely.
They're switching right, I
They're
think.
really close with the medic.
Yeah, medic's right in the house. I saw it.
Sorry.
We used. Where are you? Oh,
Soldiers going behind.
I'm pushing this demo a bit.
Soldier behind.
Jump behind this area.
Soldier on far left.
He's really weak in the tunnel.
Jumping on the demo.
Demo's right. Hit a soldier in, yeah.
He's 13 HP the demo. Scout on the far right, focus him.
Done.
Reloading.
Come to the hill.
Scar on you.
Got speed.
Fucking phone. 36 is the scout.
It's fine.
2 up.
Oh,
Nice!
Oh my god, decent.
That was interesting to hear when we heard the phone.
Right, yeah, so someone calling a Zaibatsu person there. And that was a bit of a failed push in there by Broder. They didn't really manage to get the point, and right now they're about 30 seconds left on the clock for Zaibatsu, and they're gonna have to do something drastic fairly soon, otherwise this round is gonna be surefire Zaibatsu's.
Yeah, non-Uber push, that's what they're gonna have to do. A non-Uber push. They are pushing in here, they're gonna need to do with the picks. Merlin's about to go down to the surf. Shorty's gonna create a 20 HP. He doesn't go down. Cadus takes him down though instead, but Rib takes down T-Max, so they are 2 players down. What, they just kill a couple, they've killed 2 nuts. It's all up to the soldier. Ips coming in. Ips is going down. That was actually a better exchange for Broder. I know they lost Merlin, but they lost 2 nuts there. Zaibatsu, in fact, Zaibatsu got wiped. Now, Mia, seriously, they should hold forward here. They really should.
Yeah,
It'd buy
they
them so
should,
much
'cause
more
it was
time.
a wipe. What they need to do is they need to... I guess you could only really do a forward hold when your medic is alive after the push, though. Because, like, if you hold forward that aggressively without, like, some sort of overheal, like, there's not really... Like, it's not as safe. And right now you can see that Jukebox took down 2 nuts with a headshot. Is what I was going to say.
T-Mac. Oh my god. They're 4 down here, it's a wipe. They're in trouble. There's a soldier on the demo, man. It's just 2 nuts who's just spawned. Now, it's not over. Let's be fair here. Zaibatsu can still come back with a reply. They're gonna spawn. All in one go. There's still 40 seconds. Maybe 1 push is enough to recap this point. Forget. Oh, in fact, Merlin almost will have the Uber. So, oh, this is bad news. They need to build here, Broder, just to secure this round. If they don't have this Uber, then it's going to be much harder for them. Pressure's adding on here. 93. They will have this in time. They are going to have this in time. And T-Mac gets sniped and Zebasai kills him there instantly. Oh, they're going to try and force, but yeah, they're running out of options here. And Zaibatsu started off so well, and they're just going to have to Uber here. There's no problem here in Ubering. They've just lost 3 players.
So yeah, what you can see there, that was a really messy suicide in by Zaibatsu. They weren't really coordinated. You can see the soldiers like didn't really bomb in at the same time, and nobody really followed up into those bombs right there. It was sort of messy, and they didn't really predict where Merlin was, and that is what costed them the round.
Yeah, let's hear their comms. I want to hear this.
Great. It worked better before when I was staying out.
What the fuck?
Buff.
Everyone got in the wing.
I'm playing middle this time, not left. Like, rooftop.
Demo's right.
Yeah.
Jumping in 3, 2,
Bomb right.
1, now.
Sniper? Is that sniper? No.
Soldier's
Nice,
fucked.
soldier tonight.
I'm done. Soldier so weak.
A lot of
Jukebox.
damage on the scout.
Solid them.
So control all left here, Trick, or whoever that is.
House.
Soldier.
Soldier dead.
3 up.
Cap.
Okay, so in contrast, Mia, let's hear Broder's comms.
Push with you, bro.
Spawning in
No, I
for...
wanna suicide first, and then we push.
Don't
we got
build,
the time.
please. Who is building? Please, don't do that.
Get it. Minus stay, everyone else suicide.
Yeah, I'm gonna buff you out.
I'm going left.
3 on closer.
They're probably fag spot.
Yeah, get out now, Marlon.
No.
Medic is on point. Medic is on point.
Okay, go then, go guys.
He took 50.
Jumping.
One left. Left of point.
He's on the ammo back.
Demo's
Here,
going
wait.
Nice.
Suicide. Nice. Demo's going top. He's going left. On the rock.
I like this. Yeah, their kamikaze pushes are very well synced. You got to admit, right?
Yeah.
And they also know as soon as they force it, they all kill themselves.
Yeah, that was really like well synced. I don't think Zaibatsu thought this would happen when they picked Viaduct. Right now, Merlin has got 100% Uber. He's going to be pushing in down the bottom right side. He is getting jumped there by T-Mac. He does finally get forced there. It looks like Zaibatsu are just going to give them wiggle room and sort of give them the point without really any contesting right now. Are they going to try and push back in? You can see soldiers there trying to get in on the cliff. Who is that? That's Jukebox. They're trying to get two nuts. Rib soon follows him with some great sticks. And wow, I think that's a wipe.
Yeah, no, it's a wipe almost set for... Yeah, no, it is a wipe. Forget it. Tweak has gone sniper now. He needs to buy his team around. Remember, guys, this is not EU rules, this is US rules, so it's first to 4, not first to 3. And halftime rules still apply. So whoever gets the 3 first will get halftime. Or they'll both get halftime. Ips tries to go for the force. And the Jukebox goes down to Tvik, but Cadus goes down, T-Mac goes down. They need to deal with that sniper. They can't poke.
Yeah, you can see Tvik there is still up top. Some of the scouts are trying to shoot him. He gets Zappis with a body shot when Zappis tries to double jump onto the balcony. You can see that Cookie is trying to follow it up right now. But wow, Tvik really going huge.
He's still going huge. He's still on the floor. Doman's in on Miralyn. He's had to force it. Cadus has forced it. Done a really good job there, Cadus. One-man army there. Just T-Mac killing himself. Because, yep. Obviously, you know, the quicker he kills himself, the more he'll spawn with the other players that kamikazed on the medic. It's just Cadus in that instance. And now they have a full uber charge advantage. I say full, about 75%.
Yeah, you can see that Jukebox here is running sniper as well. They're playing it pretty defensive right now, with Merlin held all the way back left-hand side behind his rock. Some of Zaibatsu already coming in, trying to get some capture time onto the point here. Two Nuts has got an uber advantage of 100% there. If there tries to go in for the bomb, he has to get down.
Two Nuts drops!
Jukebox drops Two Nuts!
Oh my god, that's almost as high as me, and that's just wrong. Two Nuts goes down, and Jukebox goes huge, or as someone just called him, Jesus Box. That's very good. Yeah, unfortunately, Two Nuts doesn't want to use it, and he is correct for not using it, Mia. Let's be honest, he shouldn't be using it. Just to recap middle. The longer he holds onto it and recaps middle, the more time they'll hold, obviously.
Yeah, so yeah, that is a good point. Although, like, I don't know, just the sight of Jukebox I've seen him scare some meds into popping before, just by the sight of him watching. And I felt like he shouldn't have risked it, considering Jukebox is one of the better snipers. So, Perm right now, Two Nuts there going down again to Jukebox, this time as Soldier when he goes in for the bomb. Marilyn goes down to a bomb there from T-Max, so both medics dropping. Cadus and Ips going down though. It's only one up. Never mind, it's just a wipe there, as Two Nuts is a respawn.
Yeah, no, complete wipe, and Zaibatsu just probably deject from, yeah, that push, because they had it in the bag, didn't they? But then, obviously, Two Nuts going down to Jukebox. And yeah, I don't know what they're going to come up with here. They are just running out of time. They're just going to have to kamikaze, aren't they? Really, here, Mia? They've got no option.
There's 15 seconds left on the clock right now for Broder, and 1 minute 30 for Zaibatsu. This time, it seems to be kind of working out. No, it doesn't. Never mind, they're free down. Broder just giving them some space to get really aggressive and then just dealing some damage and just pushing them back right now. There is some overtime on the point, and yeah, Zaibatsu really have to force themselves in right now, although Marilyn does have an overhealed Soldier on the point, and that takes it to 3-0 in halftime.
Yeah, no, they deserved as well. I would, just because the kamikaze sinking from the Broder team players is just sublime. But also the thing that's frustrating for me is when both teams had the advantage to hold forward, but they don't, regardless of the fact that if the medic's there, like some of them had enough health to just set up some traps up forward or just get high advantage. That would really put them off. Really, I think so, but it wasn't the case. Sometimes they even had a medic and didn't hold forward, so I'm not sure about that. But yeah, no, at the moment it's 3-0, and you know what's going to have to happen here, Mia. Zaibatsu have got to win 4 rounds on the trot.
Do you think they can do it? Do you think this was the map choice, so they should be feeling a bit more confident on it? I think after they lost that first round to Broder, like that second round followed soon, and they sort of like lost morale because they were losing on their map choice.
Yeah. I don't know why they chose this map. I just cannot think it through. Maybe it's just practice for them. You know, that could be a legit reason. You know, practice in this cup.
Yeah, that is true. The prize money difference between first and second place isn't actually that high, is it?
Well, I mean, it's not about the money for them, because if it was, they wouldn't be playing this game, let's be honest. It's not all about the money in this game, it's just about the participating and having fun, and the team play, and the coordination, all of this, and the variety in classes. But the first place do win 100 euros and 6 headsets, so
yep.
That could be a nice addition for them to use or pass on to a friend or something, or you know, chip in money for I-Series, as we mentioned. Yeah, no, I'd love to hear what Zaibatsu are going to come up with and see if they come up with some variation, but yeah, this may just be practice time for them. So,
what do you think they're doing wrong? What should they pick up on?
well, first of all, their syncing of kamikazing when they've got the disadvantage, i.e. with Ubers, is not good at all. Teammates going in first, then others going in after, then others going in after. It's very one-sided in terms of that. In that department, like, it should just be 2 nuts, heal your men, and get back to spawn. Thank you very much. The rest of you, can you all sync together and jump in, basically. That's how it should be. That's what Broder are doing. And they've actually readied up here, so you're through to the second half here on the Viaduct for the ESA Open Cup number 2 between Broder and Zaibatsu. Broder in blue now, and Zaibatsu in red. Casters on Mia, and Byte and DavidTheWin directing. Take it away here, Mia, on middle.
Alright, so we're coming up to this 4th round here. You can see that Jukebox there goes down very early when he tries to get in for the bomb. Cadus there taking down Zaibatsu with a nice pill right now. The teams have switched colors, so bear this in mind. And it actually does look like CC Zaibatsu are going... Nope, they are not going for that reply. As Zapisek and Cookie go in for the cleanup.
Yeah, no, Scouts coming out huge there for Broder, wasn't it, really? Cookie doing a really good job, and now they have this point. And you can see, if you look at ribbed stickies, they're on the floor just so the soldier can't surf, because basically what happens is the soldier surfs, does a ramp start. Now you can see the Cadus has jumped in, trying to force it. Do you see what I mean here? Can he get Miralin?
Yeah.
Oh, Miralin's in! Oh, Cadus has missed all his pipes, he forces it though. Now that was actually okay, I suppose. Ips needs to kill himself quicker. See what I mean now? Look at the difference between Ips spawning and T-Mac. It's not much in this case, right? It's only 5 seconds, but you know, he needs to kill himself instantly, so they all sync together and move together at the same time.
Yeah, you can actually see that Broder have now gone for that aggressive hold that you really wanted to do. You can see that.
Oh, I wanted, did I? Oh, really?
You were mentioning it quite a lot. Zaibatsu does get picked off there by Tavik on the other side, and Jukebox there with a great headshot there on T-Mac, although Cadus does go in for the suicide and takes down Marilyn.
3 versus 3, but the difference is they have 2 nuts and Broder don't. So it's up to Jukebox is alive here. They're really scared. The reason they're dropping back here is because of the sniper. And look, they're going to get this point, even though they have a medic. Oh, someone gets headshotted there. Who is it? It's Tvik. He was very, very weak. Soldier on the left. Been spotted. Can he get anything? Oh, he almost gets... Yeah, almost gets ribbed, but not quite enough. They have a sniper. That's your problem, guys. You need to get out. Oh,
yeah,
Scout gets raped.
They are really scared of Jukebox there. They are giving him a lot of room right now. Samzi and Cadus go down as well. Things are really not looking good for Zaibatsu right now.
Oh, they have a sniper though in the ramp. He's watching. Look at Tvik. He's saying, you know what, Jukebox, if you can snipe, so can I. And, yep, he gets body shotted there, but he is being buffed. They need to be careful. They need to not give Tvik any room. Oh, he gets taken down by Duke. The Duke takes him down.
Wow, Jukebox there going pretty huge right now. Ubers are exchanged around mid for both teams. T-Mac there going down. You can see that right now Zaibatsu are 2 men down, and they might not be able to push this. They're already retreating back as after Cadus goes down as well. And this is looking very one-sided right now. There are 50 seconds left on the clock for Broder and 2 minutes and 44 seconds for Zaibatsu.
Yeah, now I want to hear their comms. Let's hear their comms.
We're going or what?
Yeah, what is it?
Well, they don't have it yet, but they have it more than us.
Yeah, then go.
They'll have like
Sniper in the house, middle.
10% almost.
I'm spamming him.
I'm behind the rock.
Getting tagged.
I'm dropping now, on the right.
They're all in the
Go
same
to top right.
place, yeah.
Left,
They're all in the
left.
same
I'm
Yeah.
behind
place.
them too.
Yeah.
I'm just really weak.
Go, jump, Timmy. You have to jump. Nice, Timmy is in.
Someone's already standing against someone.
I'm on point, guys.
Yeah, okay.
This is it, the comeback, right now.
Medic.
I'm dead.
Oh,
The medic
damn.
was like 10 HP.
86, right here. Behind you, Sam.
Sniper dead.
Nice,
Okay.
guys.
We have it.
Yeah, get it back. This is our round. Come on. We need to keep this.
Let's stay in house now this time.
Left side.
I'm on top above you. Okay, this one not on
They're
point.
coming on the cliff, top left with Yuba.
Back up, kids.
It's a suicide, it's a suicide.
Davuba. Davuba.
Soldier.
Oh, your chop is right.
I'm not in house at the moment.
It's 15 seconds, brother. We gotta go forward.
Go.
Retake, quick as possible. Okay, we lost 10 seconds. Yeah, we have to fight this now every time.
They have to hold forward. That's is the problem. Yeah, I've just muted them now. They have to hold forward. They need to buy themselves some time.
Well, it's not even like holding forward. They just sort of let Broder just sort of walk in there. I feel like Tunuts probably should have just like popped more. They were all sort of hiding behind house and playing it really pussy. But anyway, the Uber does finally get popped off there after loads of Broder suicide in.
Now that it's wiped, they should hold forward. The further they hold forward, the more chance they'll get a pick, because it's unexpected. It's so far forward. This is the thing. You need to forget the fact that they have Uber, and you'll get a couple of picks, but they're not doing that at the moment. And look, they're just getting in for free here, Broder. Living the life of the luxury. It's like, yeah, we got Uber. You know what? Thanks for letting us in free. No stickies, no soldier kamikazing. Oh, there we go. Soldier's bombed in. He's got the health pack. Miralin is near the health pack, so there's no way he's going to use that. Scout on the right. He's had to Uber. Scout is now behind them. They're coming onto middle.
Yeah, right. Although a lot of Broder are hurt right now, but Zaibatsu are even more hurt. Two nuts there goes down. Samsy going down. Wow, Tavik going down. Cadence is already down. It's only and 2-Mac up. And yeah, this round is Broder's.
Yep, and it's ended 4-0 in favour of Broder. Broder coming back with a comeback, basically of losing the first map and then winning second and third. It has ended in favour of Broder 4-0. You've been watching VanillaTV for the ESA Open Cup number 2 between Broder and Zaibatsu. Your casters for this evening have been none other than Mia and Byte and DavidTheWin as director. Man of the map for you, Miss Mia.
Ooh, Jukebox. I'm gonna have to give it to Jukebox, man. Just that drops and those headshots is amazing.
Oh, hello, Miralin. Hello, Zaibatsu.
Hello.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, now I am, after we won. I am fine.
Of course you are. It's fair enough, logical call. For those wanting to stay, please do. You're going to hear a few questions from us fired at the Broder guys. See if we can get any of Zaibatsu in. Yes, no, there is an interview, so please stick around. But yeah, no, congratulations, obviously, Zabo and co. Like, very well played. Obviously, you losing the first map must have been difficult, I suppose, being that their best map, or one of their best maps of Zaibatsu. I'm not sure what the stance is that for you. Like, the first question from me, I suppose, to both of you would be, is that one of Broder's weak maps, or is it normally a fine map, or what is it?
Gullywash is, yeah, for sure, one of our weak maps. But we still, like, in official, we do good on pretty much every map, but in PSWs, we mostly lose. So, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's interesting because there was lots of things on middle that, like, you did really well, but the last pushes and transitions was the problem for whatever reason. I don't know why. But yeah, no, it seemed like you had a grasp on middle for sure, equal to Zaibatsu. So it wasn't the middles. I was just wondering if it ranks up to like your bad maps or good maps. So, Miralin, what were you gonna say?
I just wanted to say about the transitions, like, I think, I don't want to say that Zap is played really bad, but like, I used to play more with Buben, all we used to play with Buben, because he's doing really nice, like, when I need him, he's just in time helping. When we push, he's always, like, in the needed place we need to
So it's more
win.
of a pocket scout for you?
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah, okay, it's a different role. Yeah, okay. I suppose that's something you had to deal with.
Yeah, like, no, Sabbath did great. It's just we're just more used to
different
them,
routine.
and I think
yeah,
that was
no,
the
of
problem.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, obviously every scout has its different role, and when when you lose that, you lose that team cohesion or team semantics. So, yeah, no, that's fine. So I mean, other than what I've said, I suppose, is there anything that you would say could add on to that for Gully Wash, like what went wrong? Because it definitely wasn't the middles. Like the middles, you won so many times as well as Zaibatsu, so it wasn't that. Was it just the transitions, Marilyn, or?
Yeah, it was most of the times it was last pushes. Like we got Uber. In normal circumstances, we would win, but like this time we pushed and we somehow died. We couldn't kill anything. Most of the times you probably noticed in the start of Guliwash that there was a lot of times when I was escaping alone.
Yeah, Marilyn, if you watch the VOD, I said Marilyn's doing a really good job of staying alive here. Every time they lose a push, he's always managed to stay alive, and it makes a huge difference on middle or wherever point you're holding. And yeah, no, like you started off really well, but then you started dying a bit more to sticky traps or some guy kamikazing on you or something.
Yes, I got slightly, to be fair, upset about our transitions. That like, oh my god, I am trying so hard. Why we are not winning? Why are we dying? And I think that played its role.
Yeah. Oh, you could see it when you didn't use the Uber on last defending. You just dropped it, like you were like, this shouldn't be happening. We're good, and so on. You could see that in you. So yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, going on to Granary, I know is one of your better maps for sure. Is that true or wrong? Or?
Yeah, it's usually the map we go to when we struggle. So I guess yeah, it is. So I guess that's our best map.
Reliving your moments when you played in TCM against Epsilon with your 5-man.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Again, you said the same comms. Oh, love it. You wouldn't write this script, but me and Demir gave man of the map for that to Jukebox. He played huge with the sniper picks when they pushed in with crits on last. Made a huge difference, and then the bombing on 2 Nuts. 2 Nuts got really mad at one stage with Jukebox just bombing on him every time.
Yeah, like for that last push with crits, I called Duke snipe right, dribble, hold left, and I'll hold top, because we knew they had crits. And Duke always hit that shot, so we had the first pick.
I love it. Duke always has that shot regardless, he's always going to hit that
shot.
Yeah,
but like T-Mac said, if you play like that on LAN, you're a god. That's what T-Mac said in the game, so...
Yeah, no, to be fair, it was, we actually had the team comms going for that when you were calling that, so that will be on the VOD as well, so yeah.
Cool.
Really well synced up to see that. So, yeah, I mean, just won it, obviously 5-4. They, the first half you guys won convincingly 3-1. What made it, like, how come they came back? Like, what was the difference on the second half for you guys?
Well, it's that, pause in between.
Yeah,
like, Apes is a smart guy, so he figures out what we're doing. We had to change our game. And I guess we, took too long to realize what they were doing.
Did you say Gabe?
No.
no, game. He said. Well, what was he doing differently? What did he tell his team to do differently on middle? Like, what was the thing? Like for the viewers out there watching.
First round when we played them in Granary, the Solid went super aggro and we lost it, I think. But then they stopped doing that because our scout shut them down. But after the pause, they kept on going aggro again, and that's what we were struggling with. So I think we changed side. We pushed from right side instead. And that worked better.
Yeah, no, the positioning was the key difference. That's what I was hoping for you would say, and that's what you have said. Yeah, because you went on the right, they weren't there to use that aggression, and then you ended up just killing them. So yeah, no, that was a huge difference, I must admit. And yeah, at one stage even though we heard your comms at the time, like when you were losing 3-0, you were very calm. Like all of you were really calm, but your moving on to middle, like positioning and so on, was quite aggressive after the fact that you just lost 3 rounds. You were like, guys, come on, this is, we can't afford to lose this. And you just came up with a round straight away afterwards. Once it was 3-0, you came up with a quick round within the next 2 or 3 minutes, I think. So it's very well played as well. Mia, have you got any questions you want to ask so far? I mean, I've just been asking. Go on.
Well, Byte was, I don't know if you ever tuned in halftime, but he was bitching quite a bit about how you guys, neither team held aggressively after a wipe.
What map are we talking about?
On Viaduct.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, the way we hold, we played CC on PSWs this week, and they won 3-0, 3-0 all the time. That's probably why they pick it. And they hold that way. So we just copied it, and we hold the exact same way as they do. And it worked really good, so...
yeah, I don't know. There's only 2 positions once you've won the middle for me. One of them is holding inside the hut, the medic's in the hut, because it's very hard to get to, so soldiers can't bomb in or demo. But then I think the best one is holding forward, because if you hold the choke points, they have to sacrifice, take a lot of damage. You've got height advantage on two of the sides, so middle and left, and on the right you can put sticky traps. So I just think if the further you hold forward, the more time you have on that cap point, which means the harder it is for them to...
That's the way we used to hold it, but it's like, if Asoli gets through from our spam, then Malin is gonna have to Uber. That's the only part.
I agree. It just depends. But the thing is, if you hold a medic up top as well, like left side, which Marilyn was doing, and if like, you guys, when you kamikazed on Zaibatsu, was awesome. Like that was your best thing. You all went at the same time. Two Nuts had no option but to Uber.
Our suicide was amazing too.
Yeah,
like it worked. I think it failed once, but then we just did it again and it worked. So.
No, it's really, really good. That was like the best thing, and that's what probably won you it, because you kept on forcing the Uber or killing or whatever. But the thing is, that gives them the room. Like if that was Zaibatsu on Miralin, it gives them the room to actually come in and force the Uber. Whereas, if you're holding forward and cover those choke points, because they're very small choke points, like sure, I know if you say a soldier gets in, but if your team is sort of like very team cohesively like set up, then they will be able to hold all entrances. So Darman holds right, soldier holds middle with a scout, a soldier holds left. See what I mean? And it will buy you a lot of time, even if you don't have the Uber. So this is what I was trying to get across when Mia asked this question, I suppose. So we were baffled. I think me and Mia, rightly so, like Mia, if I say that we were baffled why Zaibatsu picked this map.
Like the last few weeks I said they've won every time 3-0 on it. I think they look way too much into the PSW results, because it's such a different game than the official. Because like most teams would say this is one of our stronger map. So I don't know why they picked it. I think they just looked into the PSW results way too much.
I see. Very interesting conclusion, I suppose. But yeah, no, we didn't understand that either. But when we saw it on paper, like, okay, Zaibatsu versus Broder on Viaduct, I think Broder would win.
Yeah.
It turned out to be the case. 4-0 is a very convincing win. The first round was pretty close. Obviously, a few seconds in it, but then after that, they just sort of didn't sync very well. Mia, have you got any questions you want to ask additionally, or?
Oh yeah, if you guys had got to choose 2 out of 3 maps, what would have the other map been?
Gurney Viaduct.
So you would have been
it was just a bad pick from them. Like.
Oh, hello, Ips.
It was just a bad pick of them. I'm just thumbs up my own ass.
Why you have to be mad, Ips? It's only a game.
Okay, so yeah, we've been welcomed by Ips' presence here. Thank you, Ips, for joining us, man. Commiserations on the cup, man, but you gave us a very good game to watch, I must admit, with winning Gullywash very convincingly. How do you think that, what do you think was the difference on Gullywash? I mean, I've already asked Zebo and Miralin, and we've already seen what the difference was, but what do you think was the key difference on Gullywash for you winning it?
Jukebox wasn't sniping.
That's the only difference, really?
Yeah, there was not much to Gullywash, was there?
Well, we called it the fact that their transitions weren't very good. When pushing to last, you guys held very well on last, and their transitions were quite bad in comparison. And obviously, it's one of the weaker maps, which you picked on purposely, I'm guessing, because it's one of your stronger maps, right?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing, because we didn't hear team cons, because we've been getting rid of team cons in between maps, because to keep respect for the teams to communicate and so on.
Yeah.
But we weren't sure what the momentum was like in Broder's camp when going into the second map, and you guys, were you guys raring to go in Granary thinking you had a decent chance of winning it, or?
You mean in the pause between the maps?
On Granary.
I wasn't. I wasn't around. I was talking to my.
No, sorry, not the pause.
Where are you fucking?
No,
what?
do you mean the momentum?
No. Sorry, Ips. I didn't make it clear. I meant as in when you were going into the second map, Granary.
Yeah.
Do you guys think you had a good chance of winning it, basically?
No, it's a good map for them, and we haven't played it with Cadis yet, and they know that because we basically, since he's in, just played against them, so they knew exactly how our practice schedule was in the end, and there was just a bit of synergy missing, but it was still a cool game to play. Granary was fine.
Yeah, no, Granary was very close. Obviously, the first half, Broder won convincingly 3-1, but then you guys came back with a massive reply of 3-0. Some sick. Zebasai called the fact that you guys changed your strat because you had the half time, you have time to think about what's happening on middle, what's going wrong, and then Ips, you probably come up with some calls as to what your team should be doing. And that's clearly the case. Zebo called up on it that Ips would have called for his team to send double aggressive soldiers, which is apparently what happened, and then yeah, it paid off quite a bit.
Yeah. And also Jukebox played really well on Granary as well.
we heard that Two Nuts got frustrated like hell. That's what we heard.
It's a bit
but
like, yeah, it's a bit also of like that we just then get into the state where we are. I think where people just get too scared a bit of him and then drop in our spam corner something like this because they're just getting surprised. Like that's just unlucky then. But it has to do with him just having a really good game. Right?
Yeah, no, of course. If a soldier has a really good game, like Jukebox, who's a talented player, is strafing was sick.
I didn't see him. Like my demo and my medic died, and they said soldier bombed him, and I turned around and he was already gone. He reminded me a lot of AG Boeing from North America, just like in the way he played his mids, just with very much. Very nice variety of jumps and just getting in, getting out again. Because that's like jumping on a medic, shooting 2 rockets and dying is easy, right? But he disappeared, and that was the thing that gets stuck in a Pocket's head, you know? If you afterwards get the roamer that dropped your medic, you're like, next time I get you earlier. But if you don't see him every time he bumps your medic, that's the stuff that messes with you. So he was outstandingly good on Soldier and the Granary.
Yeah,
and then obviously on Viaduct he completely dominated the whole game.
Yeah, this is why me and Mia were just talking about this, like why you guys picked this, because Jukebox on Sniper is like, lethal as hell, and yeah, he just came up with some picks and dropped Two Nuts 1 or 2 times, I think, with Uber.
We felt like that we had good momentum coming from Granary, and if you can just win like the first or 2, like the mids, then you can lock down a sniper fairly easily. But we didn't win the mids, so we were always in the. What's wrong with him?
He's busy messaging me asking. He wants to ask you a question, but I said to him to ask me first what it is because he might troll you, basically.
He can troll him.
I know, but I know Merlin, and I don't want to put this on VTV's interview thing. So if it's something legit, Merlin, please by all means ask.
It's important situation.
No, well, either way, whatever.
Sorry, continue.
We didn't win mids that much, and the synergy between our flank, like the pressure on the sniper was never given. People literally like shed their pants when they heard there was a sniper, and instead of going in as a roamer, we just jumped behind him, didn't really do much. So he had a lot of freedom just to do what he's best at, and then that was it basically, yeah. And from like he's not sniping that much in scrims against us, but we obviously expected him to do that on Viaduct, and just felt like with the momentum from Granary, we can push them a bit in spawn and keep them there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I was talking to Zebo and Merlin before about, like, when you have the advantage and get that point and wipe them, you should always hold forward, because obviously it buys you more time, doesn't it? And it, obviously if you hold those choke points, like the door, which is very small, left and right and middle, I suppose it's a little bit bigger, but yeah, it's very hard to come out of there if you hold forward.
Yeah, but we rarely have been in a situation where we could have a full forward hold with like the whole 6 people up. So there was always like some way to get through, or someone just got killed really early. That was just not a good map. The momentum was a bit gone from Granary.
Yeah. No, I mean, just going back to why Merlin was laughing, the question, to be fair, he wanted to ask you, which you don't have to answer, by the way, was who, in your opinion, played the best in your team overall, and who, in your opinion, played the worst? If you want to say, you don't have to. This is a Merlin question, just an FYI.
I played the worst on Viaduct, and
yeah, I mean, again,
me and Tunas, like the combo was the worst, and I feel that Sam still did a good job of just doing what his role in the team is. Like Cadis, obviously, it spirals down when the combo is shit, then Cadis can't do much, so I can't give him, like, he obviously couldn't play as good, so I didn't see that much, but Sam really tried, and it was like, in the last interview we talked about positive input, and he gave me a lot of positive input, but it wasn't enough. So he did really good on our side. But like, as the combo and the caller did not good there.
Okay,
like, my calls were just wrong most of the times.
Mia, I think you've got a question for if it's related to the game, maybe? I'm not sure, but yeah, go for it.
Speaking of Cadis, how do you think he's fitting into the new Zaibatsu?
Good. Yeah, I mean, that's why picked him up because I knew how he would play and that he's playing exactly as I expect him to play.
I suppose to elaborate on the question, do you think in the future, basically, he's going to be like, he's going to completely re-strengthen your entire team and go forward? And do you think you can contest Epsilon?
No, like the next one now for us, obviously, is like looking over this. What's it called, Viaduct, and then work from that. But EPSI is a bit too strong.
I mean,
is a different class, and if we can stabilize somewhere on second, that would be good now. And then towards LAN, I want to be at the point where I actually can contest them a bit. But now, for like, if I'm really realistic, and obviously people are saying, well, you have to have the spirit to beat them. But when I'm really realistic and listening to my heart, I'm saying like, well, with like the missing synergy that we have at the moment still, then that we just have to contest second and work off there, and then see how we can perform at LAN.
Yeah, but what about, say, next season? So when it comes to autumn, season 16, do you think you'll be in a place to, to really contend against EPSI and so on?
Yeah, I think LAN is going to be good for everyone, because LAN is also some sort of boot camp, if right? And it bonds the team even more together. It
either bonds you or it breaks you normally at last.
Yeah, but we're really a team that hangs out in a mumble the whole day and then plays video games together. So we come along as persons, as people as well. So I guess we will, since half of us knows each other anyway already, we will get along at LAN as well. And obviously, you said that, judging by the performance, right, by the seeding in the end, it can break you. Like if we end up sixth place or something, obviously there's something wrong, but I think it wouldn't matter, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like then there's something really just with someone's nerves kicking in and completely fucking up the whole LAN or something. Yeah. So whatever.
It'll be interesting to see then. I'm looking forward to you guys coming to LAN, see how you perform. So it should be good, and I'm glad you guys are obviously coming. I have nothing further to add. Mia, do you have anything else you want to ask? Or
no, I think that's it.
I'd like to say a huge thanks to both Zaibatsu, Ips, and Broder, Marilyn, Zebasai for coming.
You're
along.
welcome.
Pleasure. And
nice.
Congratulations to both of you for reaching this far. And I'm not sure what you ended up. Ips with like prize money. I know the first prize gets like €100, and 6 headsets or something.
Like £5 with this prize pool or something.
It's a pint for you then, a pint of beer. So yeah, congratulations once again, and from VanillaTV, thanks to Mia for joining me tonight, along with DavidTheWin, and a big shout out to Hayden for covering the other games earlier this afternoon. It's been a wild day of ESA games here, and congratulations to Camfo and Sonny Black for organising all of this. Yes, so have yourselves a very good night, ladies and gents, and we'll be back later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.